Good morning. It's about 11:30 a.m. February 22nd, 2026. February. I'm heading over to Snoquera Falls. You can see it's the trail. All right. A little snow. Not a lot of people here. They're on that side, so I don't even know if they're even hiking. There's stuff over there, but I think it's around 3 miles round trip. Something like that. So 3.5, I believe. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a happy 2026. I am digging this vegetation. It's not far off the road here. Wrist check. Got my Casio G-Shock on. There you go. It's my go-to hiking watch. It's about a 918 foot elevation, 3.8 miles, I do believe. Low bridge. Heard a bunch of people screaming and hollering earlier. Like some sort of ceremony or something over there, maybe. Oh. Anyway, hope your 2026 is going great, but it's not going too shabby. I think I've done this one before. It does sound familiar, but I ain't done some of the other ones around here that I'm going to try to do after this one. But yeah, just kind of enjoying life. Wow. Thankful I'm able to get out here and do this. Must be a camp over, I guess they're cleaning up maybe. Sure, they got to get a lot of campgrounds ready before they open up for peak season from all the fallen debris. Yeah, I've seen this before. I have done this one. Yeah, because it loops. And I'm going to do clockwise because it is steeper going up this way. Now, where they go up steeper than down. It's been a while, so. Here it is. Oh yeah, that's the smaller trail back there. Here's the main trail here. 2.8 loop, so I guess basically 3 miles in. Yeah. Yeah, working on my cardio. You know, I'm about 5'10", 165. So, dang got it. I think I remember this. I went that way there thinking it turned, and it screwed me up. Man, look at all the, I don't remember all this being like this, so they've definitely had some, wow. Lots and lots of fallen debris. Lots of it too. A little sprinkling right now, which is expected. There's a rainforest after all. Oh, got some snow, so I gotta watch out, make sure ice. I won't have a repeat of last weekend. Nice. It's over by Snoquera Falls, over on Crystal Mountainside. So northeast section kind of Mount Rainier. I don't usually go over here a lot because I'm over on the northwestern side, but a lot further south. Like I can literally drive 30 minutes and be due west of Mount Rainier. See, there's all these other trails here, but nope, I'm staying on this. But yeah, work on your health. You know, if you're overweight, it's not going to happen overnight. You can get yourself into it overnight. One day at a time. Progress, not perfection. You'd be surprised when you start losing weight how much a lot of your ailments start to decrease, if not go away. People have been diabetic forever. They get their weight under control. They start eating healthy. Guess what? Diabetes goes away. Smoking. Try cutting back. You know, patches, gum, whatever. You know, doing it. Like I remember when I smoked a lot, I started cutting back by not smoking in the vehicle. I hate getting in a vehicle and smelling smoke. Whether I smoked or not, I hated that. You turn on the air conditioner or the heat and get blasted by smoke. Cigarette smoke. Ugh, stinks. And I'm not bashing on smokers now. I mean, that's your right. I dip, so, you know, although I dip, what, 2-3 cans a week. So, you know, I might smoke 1 or 2 cigarettes every now and then. Man, I love this vegetation. But, no, I don't ever want to go back to smoking again. Or, you know, heavy usage of nicotine. I don't mind. I got no problem with drinking and toking in moderation. You know, that's a personal reference, but I do believe alcohol is a lot worse. You know, whereas my jam doesn't do anything. Alcohol hasn't always been the destroyer of worlds. You know, look at history. Statistics speak for themselves. You know, but it's all about choice, free will. You know, work on yourself. You know, make yourself happier. Get rid of the stress in your life. Oh, here's some kids. A dingo ate my baby. Whew. But, you know, make this the year. Start making your best year possible. Living your best life possible. You know, I wake up every morning. Oh, man. So thankful that, you know, I am where I'm at in life. I'm not rich by any means. I'm an x-ray tech. That's it. I don't even travel anymore. So I make good money, 20 plus years experience. But, oh, I'm not rich by any means. Oh, purple camouflaged. Sorry. I didn't like that. Can't even whistle right. Her whistle uglies. Whee! That is cool. Got a little panorama here. Before we continue. See a little snow down there. You see how far we going up already in, what, 9 minutes time? Yeah. And we got a little ways to go. Do a couple falls. I didn't work out last week because when I took that tumble, I didn't work out boxing, I should say, because I took that tumble, small one there, on the ice at Snoquera Falls. Hey, shit happens. But it was, you're gonna fall good. I feel good. Just ironically, I landed on my hip, it's my good side, my right hip, and in my shoulder. But I thought the hip was worse. Afraid it was gonna be bruised. Nah, I ain't had no issues with it at all. My right shoulder was a little tender. That's why I had my torn labrum put back together a few years back. Now we got like vines growing. Wow. That is so cool. Always check your 6. Never hike with earplugs in. Got music on, don't have it loud. Have it less than halfway. And people are around you coming and stuff, turn it down or off. That is rocks just inundated with all that greenery growing on it. All of it. Look at that. So cool. Oh. But start making plans for the future. Self-sustaining for yourself. Living within your means. Nobody's responsible for my freedom, my happiness, my safety, my security, my future, or my family's, but me. That's how I live. I'm not judging other people. No, not right now anyway. But, you know, we also have to start somewhere. I grew up poor. Even for white folk standards, I grew up poor. Food stamps, you name it. You know, my mom did her best to try to provide a better life for us, which I believe she did. And I'm so thankful for that. I get all my work ethic, my frugality, get all that from her. You know, sometimes a little too strong a work ethic. You can see where a lot of, you know, self issues there as far as too much pressure and stress on yourself, unrealistic expectations. Well, yeah, that came honestly, so I don't feel so bad about that now anymore. It's just how it is. Sometimes that apple didn't fall too far from the tree, but I worked on it. Work on yourselves. Get yourselves better. Not for anybody else, for yourselves. For your children, yeah. For your significant other, if they're a good person. You know, surround yourself with people that build you up, not tear you down. Who celebrate your successes and kind of help you through. You know, being a good friend is as simple as just listening to somebody, empathizing with them. You know, how, you know, man, I had people listen to my BS for years. My ranting and, you know, raving about stuff, the world and everything else. Hey tree, I hear you talking. You're not following me. But, you know, now I have friends, family that, you know, they have issues they're going through. And I try to be there. I can't be there physically. And, well, I was there financially to a certain extent, as much as I could. But now, you know, yeah, I can see times is tough. It's not that so much as, well, I don't have a house. I got land. And I rent. My expenses are low here, but my land back home don't have a house on it. And retirement, I have to get all that. Sure, I expect Social Security. Do I expect all of it? No. I'm hoping for 3/4 of it, but I'm expecting half. And even if I get nothing, if I do it right, which I am, between saving up money and 401k, I'll still be fine, no matter what. That's security, freedom, financial freedom that you just can't, when you own everything. And not only that, you own your own utilities. Like my only bill's gonna be, well, cell phone, but the only utility I'm gonna have connected is internet. You know, high-speed fiber optic, and that's it. Hang on, I gotta clean my nose out. I don't want to hear this. All right, I'm back. Oh man, yeah, y'all better be glad I didn't do that on the camera, because I promise you, I cleared my nose out then. That was it was not good at all. But now there's no reason I'm out here, man. Clear my sinuses out easily. Clear my sinuses out hiking. I clear my sinuses out taking a shower. You know, in a hot, humid environment like that. And then was eating, taking a shower, and hiking. Yeah, exercise. So I definitely. What in trees is talking? and squeaking to each other. Whinging. They're whinging to each other. Quit your whinging. They never heard that word to know what it meant till Game of Thrones. Sun's trying to peek through. Starts snowing up at the higher elevations. I don't expect to get that high. At least I hope I don't. We shall see. Oh man. Yeah. This is a good one. I might have this one all to myself as well. I'm thinking the 2 cars, since they were parked on the other side. Of course, that could always be because of someone, oh, what do you call it? It was so full this morning that they had to park over there and got here late like I did. But heck, she saw there were only 2 other cars. Still going. Oh man, I'm gonna decided since I only off 2 days this week, today and tomorrow. Then next weekend I'm off because I work Tuesday for somebody, which in return they're gonna work my Saturday. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna go down, hike about only 10 waterfalls or so between East Portland and Hood River. Not doing my Travel Hog 22 or Travel Hog 24 when I did 22 and 24 waterfalls respectively, back-to-back years, before I broke my ankle last year. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, that's like 12, 15 miles at least, you know, minimum, maximum, or yeah, minimum I did on the, you know, 24 waterfalls and 22 waterfalls. That's a lot of waterfalls in one day, and I enjoyed every minute of it, even when I was dragging at the end. The last 4 and 2 miles total at Starvation Creek. Yeah, on the east side there before you get to Hood River. So I'm going to hit the main ones, Multnomah. Then I'm going to head up, go towards Trout Lake, do Gouler Ice Cave with some better, oh, that's for horses or bike. I'm assuming this is, yeah, falls. This has got to be it. Yeah, surely this is it. Like I said, I got the All Trails in Google Maps. There is no cell service here. It's literally right off the main highway, going towards what, Yakima, I guess. You know, a Sunrise area too. Oh man, look at that little critter cubby. Oh no, yeah, little cubby hole, little hideaway, temporary. Well, yeah, could be a little spot there for somebody. Oh, yeah, get out there, work on yourselves. Just sounds like it's because I completed my PT and I'm released. My ankle still hurts, so I got permanent arthritis. I'm doing everything I can to fight it. I don't have full range of motion, so I'm working on that. Especially flexing, like going up like this, I feel it. So I try to push through it there so I can get better movement. This is pretty cool. Oh. You know, I mean, when I'm talking about me on stuff, I'm just giving it as examples, all right? I'm not bragging. I'm not, you know, saying I'm better or anything at all. I'm showing you through my personal experience. Actions speak louder than words. So, you know, that's why I try to give examples in my life. I can't go off other people's lives or other people's examples or what other people did in their situation. Doesn't apply to me. Apples and oranges. You know, no two situations are the exact same. They're similar, and a lot of times they might have the same fates, but Something can always happen along the way to change it one way or another. You know, there's always but mitigating circumstances, you know, extenuating circumstances. You see somebody's been digging there recently. What kind of birds are those? Sound like an old playground swings blowing in the wind. Like wind chimes, kind of. That's got to be birds. I don't think there's a playground up here. Metal swings. Yeah, it's got to be birds. It's for the birds. Ah, this is pretty good here. Like I said, things are going great. I don't have a perfect life, but I got a pretty dang on good life. I ain't gonna complain. I got no simple, peaceful, easy, and I want nothing from anyone ever. If you're watching my videos, thank you. If I say something pisses you off, so what? You know, we're all not supposed to be the same. I have my beliefs, my way of doing things, because they work for me through trial and error on my 52 years on this earth. Nobody knows what's best for me but me. I'm not listening to a single thing anybody says. You know, I decided that a while back, and it's been nothing, you know, but always steered me in the right direction. So take from that what you will. But you know, I used to live life in fear, anxiety, external and internal. Mainly worried about, as far as myself, self-control and getting too pissed off and losing my temper. I don't worry about all that anymore. So I took control. Oh, I know it's there, and I can always turn it on. You know, just hit the flip of a switch. But I choose. Oh, there's some of that ice I was talking about. Nah, I'm gonna take it easy here. I've learned over the years, if you kind of go down something that's wet or slick, kind of zigzaggy, like when I go like that, you kind of get a little bit better traction. Take smaller steps, and you know, not in all circumstances, but I've noticed that. You know, things you learn. You learn. My stride and how I walk, my cardio, everybody's different. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, wasn't paying attention there. About got a little too close. Now, that would have sucked if that gave away. I would have been all right, but I might have hit my shin and would have been pissed off about that. Oh, man, look how far we come up. And yeah, I say we, because y'all are here with me. But yeah, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Learn to say no. You know, be kind. Be generous with your kindness to those who deserve it. You know, when people start mistaking kindness for weakness, nah. When people bring nothing but negativity to your life, cut bait. Just cut bait. Somebody's leading you on. If you're with somebody and they put hands on you, nah, leave them. Life's too short for that. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, you know, you're asking for it. You know, you are part of the problem. It's symbiotic. As far as I'm concerned, Me Too movement. See, nobody does their research. Nobody follows history. Before that was a hashtag Me Too. You know, I'm Gen X. That's a pound sign. Pound sign. That's what it was called. That's what it was known as for 100 years. So all this time I read that. Whenever all that hashtag Me Too, nah. You morons have been saying pound me too this whole entire time. And I've been laughing and snickering at it the whole time. Me too, pound me too. Stupid. So, hey, does that hurt your feelings? Well, too bad, it's the truth. Don't believe me, look it up. People should have stayed in school. Use this phone for something other than, or you know, the internet for something other than scrolling and watching, you know, TikToks and we're going to Tinder or whatever, looking at all the stuff on Facebook, the twatters and the snappy chats or whatever. I don't do any of that stuff. This is it. This is all I want to do. It's all I care to do. I'll take it, leave it. Doesn't bother me. I'm going to keep doing my own thing. They can delete this whole account. I won't make another one. I'll be done with it. I'll still keep doing all this. Like I said, I'm sharing this out of kindness in my heart. You can take the advice, don't. Get a good laugh if you want. Trying to give somebody some friendly, free advice that works for me, don't work for everybody. You know, I'm a conservative. I'm a Southern male, probably served in the military. I am pro-American. You know, I'm an unabashed atheist. You know, I believe in live and let live. That's just it. I don't see live and let living. You know, I see a lot of people out there wish ill on me. So I'm not a turn the other cheek kind of guy. I'm like, oh, you wish ill on me? Come on. Let's see what you got. Do your worst. Come on. Yeah, it's my turn. But no takers, ever. I'm not a hard man to find. I can meet you at any Sonic. It's from old message board days. Meet at the Amazonic, baby. We can settle this the old ways. Marcus of Queensberry. That means no knives, no guns. You pussies. Oh, man. But yeah, get out there. Start living your best life possible. Start enjoying life. Find music and movies. Heck, I was on Fandango. I've been eyeing it for a little bit, and I finally pulled the trigger. I got the whole entire series of MASH. Really good show for $50 plus tax, what, $55? For 11 seasons of arguably easily top 20, top 10, but you can say one of the greatest shows of all time. And it was one of the greatest finales or episodes of all time for years. I don't think there's other people around here. I won't come up scaring somebody. I don't see anybody else right now. Woo. Gotta pay attention. Yeah. Anyway, you know, start living your best life possible. We're not getting any younger. Every day you end up being unhappy, you'll never get that day back. It's gone forever. It's been thrown away. And it sets you up not only for a good night's sleep, but also for a bad day the next day. And how they just snowball. You're in quicksand all of a sudden. You're in this routine of misery. Unplug, get out. You can't, you know, talk to real people in the real world. Find good, positive friendships. Not friendships that you just mooch off of and you don't provide anything. No. We're not talking about that, folks. No. No. Give and take. You know, being there. You know, in person. Talking, helping out. You know, not for what you, like when there's somebody, I talk to somebody and I give them advice. I don't give them advice for what I would do. I'll say, you know, this is what I would do, but I'm different. So, you know, like when I give my son advice, I do my dangest to give him advice for what I think is best for him, not me. You know, I don't need it. He's different than me. You know, so that'll be giving him bad advice on something that he's out of his comfort zone, what he's not used to, out of his skill set or anything he knows about. Set him up for failure that way. Well, son, you failed because you didn't do it exactly like I did. This is what I would have done. No. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Switchback. Woo. Heck yeah. Nice. Anyway. That's enough for now. That's 30 minutes, so y'all You got to enjoy nature, people. Later.